Ever since I can remember, I've always dreamed of the big city life. I've always dreamed of visiting every city possible, and New York has always been at the top of my list of cities I'd like to visit. So recently, my friends came to me with an opportunity to visit New York City, and of course, I jumped to the opportunity because it's always been a dream of mine. I didn't really look at the logistics of anything, I just automatically said, I want to go to New York City, I'm going no matter what. So me and some of my friends from East Central decided that we'd go to New York City, and the first thing we did to plan it out, we planned out where we would stay, and we chose a condo in New Jersey, which is where we're at right now. It's called Cozy on Cloud 9. It's right outside the city. I mean, you can see the city from right outside. And then we decided to choose what vehicle we take, and we decided to take my Tahoe because it holds most people. It was 7 of us. 2 other people rode in a different vehicle, but we held the majority of the people in my Tahoe. And then we decided to arrange a seating order according to how we could seat everybody, and everybody would fit comfortably with our luggage. And we also arranged the driving arrangements. So we arrived on Friday morning after leaving Thursday. It was an 18-hour drive. We all split the driving and the gas and whatnot. We arrived Friday. And on Friday, we just went around sightseeing, just visiting and everything. But before we did that, we decided to take care of some arrangement things. We went to go get some groceries for the week. We went to go get bus tickets for the week to get from New Jersey to New York City. It was a New Jersey Transit. And we also decided that when we got to the city, we all purchased Metro cards. It's a simple card that you can purchase, and you get to ride on any subway or bus inside the city that you want. And once we took care of all our business that we needed for the week, we began sightseeing and taking care of and engaging in the activities we wanted. We visited the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty. We visited some skating rinks, some people playing hockey. We went to Central Park. We visited Grand Central Station. We just went all around the city just enjoying our visit. We're still here, and my visual aid is, I bought a sweatshirt today, and today is Chinatown. We visited Chinatown. We just spent the whole entire day just bargaining with people, trying to just get the best deals that we could. And I also got this hat. And but then also some turbulence happened. We started facing some bad events. Yesterday, as I was leaving the subway, I leaned down to fix my shoe, and someone pickpocketed and stole my phone. It was a very traumatic event. It was horrible, almost ruined the week. But we weren't going to allow it to ruin our week because, as I said earlier, New York City has always been a dream, and I wasn't going to let something as bad as it was, I wasn't going to let it ruin my trip. So I, just tried my best to push it away and ignore it, and just try to enjoy my trip as much as I can. My friends did a really good job of cheering me up and keeping my mind off of it, so I really appreciate that. And then also, we split up for one day because some people want to do other things, some people want to do some other things. So we split up, and me and 2 of my friends, we got on the wrong bus, and the bus ended up taking us somewhere that wasn't at the condo, so we ended up having to walk about 3 or 4 miles. Everybody's phone was dead. We were in the middle of nowhere that we had no idea about in New Jersey, and we could not get back to the condo. So we ended up going to a CVS nearby that we thought was near the condo, but ended up being like 6 miles or so away. But we went in there and we explained everything that was going on to the clerk at the desk, and we explained what was going on, and she kindly offered to pay for an Uber for us, and the Uber came and took us back to the condo because we had no cell phones because they were all dead and whatnot, and she was graciously kind enough to help us, and we're eternally grateful for that. All the people always talk about how people in New York City are rude and not very kind, and they don't really care about a lot of people, and they're just doing their own thing, but in my opinion, I think they're wrong. I've met some amazing people here. She was just one example. I've met other amazing people. There's a lot of talent down here. Up here, I guess up here, but of course there's bad things that happen here, but there's bad things that happen everywhere, and my phone is one example, but it definitely doesn't take away from how great and beautiful the place is. Like, the beauty and the overall energy here is just, it overmasks everything else, and there's just no way to really kill the vibe of New York City because it's just so beautiful, and it's just nothing like anything else in the world. And so I definitely recommend anyone to visit New York City. It's definitely worth it. Of course, check your pockets and keep everything close. But besides that, it's a wonderful place, and if anybody ever visits it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it.